Hey guys, welcome to my Geek Rant. So today I'm going to be reviewing Marvel's Kanan #3, and there aren't words to express how much praise I have for this series. It's leaps and bounds better than the other ongoing Star Wars series. The art, the writing, the characterization of this series is just top notch. For instance, there is this particular moment in the beginning of the comic. We're familiar with Arc 170 fighters and how they are, a very bright gray and red, but the artist, he or she took the poetic license or the artistic license to draw them in a very, very dull gray to show like the evil, even though that's not literally correct of what they're supposed to look like in the movies and things like that, but that's literally correct for the feeling of what we should feel. And then we have like this really good palette with Kanan's starship being this bright thing that we can see, so we can pinpoint him in the middle of the battle. And there's just moments like that I think there's a lot of attention to detail within this comic that work really, really well and really help tell the story. Again, it's just a joy just to look at the art in this comic book, without even any words, which by the way are written brilliantly. I love the writing of this. It's very quick. It's to the point, and it's good. Like, it's just good, concise writing. But you can just look at the art by itself, and each panel is like this really great work of art, and I don't understand why it's so good. Like, all the other ones seem like they're made by completely different companies, which, I mean, of course they are. There's different teams for each comic, but for whatever reason, I like this one the best. The space battle was done very well. Kanan's initial trip through hyperspace was done really well, I thought. Just really, really beautiful. I'm just really taken aback on the quality of this comic. In terms of story, I really think there's actually a lot of hints of Ezra inside Kanan, or at least the young Caleb Doom. And there was a particular scene with Casimir and Kanan, and Casimir makes he guesses that why Kanan returns, and he's like, well, you're just a good guesser. And I was like, oh, that's totally something Ezra would have said. And I don't know, I like to see how Kanan is going to grow in this new empire. And I'm definitely looking forward to his relationship with Casimir, who is obviously this criminal, and it's going to be great to see how he's going to go from this monk, this Jedi who's been, trained to be this peacekeeper, and then having to change himself into a criminal that needs to look out for himself and just understand how to survive in this galaxy. And I think that's going to be really hard to stamp out, especially since your entire life has been these principles that have been set for your childhood, and now to just revert and go back to just basically becoming a common thug or common criminal or common thief is going to be interesting to see. And I'm very interested to see the relationship between Kanan's new master and Casimir. But to survive, he's going to have to
unlearn what you have learned.
And I am very much looking forward to reading and experiencing Kanan's growth. I cannot recommend this comic enough. Like all the other comic book series, they have their good and their bad. This one so far has been extremely compelling to me. It's definitely my favorite of all the other Star Wars comic book series. Star Wars, the main line of the series, probably being my second favorite, but this one is really, it's just been doing really well. It's got really, really good art, really good writing, and the story of the characters is it's there and it's present, and it's very, very well done. But that's it. Of course, peace, love, and may the Force be with you. Always.
Luke's open and calm mind allowed for a more adaptable fighting style, while Anakin's reliance on talent and aggression was a bit more rigid.
No, why are you mowing your lawn right now? I'm recording a Let's Play.